The ones that are marked, they become the permanent hosts.
So what's gonna happen to him?
He won't be Jesse anymore.
Where did he go?
Oh my God! You guys are the newest members of this franchise that just scares the crap out of everyone, for a lack of a better term. Were you ever freaked out during filming? Like when they cut, were you like, okay, it's over, it's not real?
Being afraid, no, but the feeling sometimes, you know, in certain sets, that, like spaces that we were in, like the basement, different places, there was like, you know, you could feel like, okay, this is a little, but not necessarily like threatened or anything, but energy definitely.
Yeah, I was afraid. I was definitely afraid in some of the spaces, especially if we like filmed in this church too, which was really creepy. It didn't make it into the film, but it was just an amazing space. Like, the spaces carry their own energy and freaky stuff. And one time when we were playing Simon, like Chris was giving us direction over the walkie-talkie, and I forgot that it was there because we were just like waiting for something to happen. And then he talked over the walkie-talkie, and I like freaked out.
There wasn't anything like I had this like just fear all the time, but it was because I had a lot of fun doing it. But there were certain spaces that, because nothing was built, you know, we weren't shooting in stages, so every space had its own energy. Like the Botanica, which is like a little spiritual shop. Actually, we were shooting in that space, right? It was, I'd never been in one, and it was so. I was so intrigued by everything in that, and it's its own world, and it kind of carries its own energy, like right? And you're kind of like, whoa. I held like a little distance between everything because I didn't want to touch anything.
That's what I like so much about, you know, like Paranormal, because it keeps you like waiting. It's gonna happen, doesn't. Oh crap!
And there's nothing there, but then there is something there. Like when you stuck the GoPro down, like the shoot, you saw this girl. Oh my God!
There's nothing more scary than something that you can't see.
So you guys seriously aren't scared?
No,
I mean, the movie scared me
with,
when
like, castmates and crew members. It was just.
But I still jump every time I see it. I'm like,
watching the movie was like, I mean, it was another experience all in itself. Like just sitting down and actually watching what made it into the film, and even things that I had already seen. Like it scared me. It kind of freaked me out.
Scared me.
Yeah.
Made me laugh a lot too.
And then you're like laughing throughout the film, and you forget that it's scary, and all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, all right. Yeah, it's still a scary movie.
It might even be like nervous laughter. Then sometimes, you know, like.
Yeah,
we might be in this thing and we're just like laughing, but in reality it's because we're like, okay, we're in this thing right now, so.
Now, do you believe in any of that?
I mean, I believe that it exists.
I totally, because I've had experiences of my, and I was a huge skeptic for years, but my mom used to experience things in the house I grew up at, and we used to think my mom was crazy. We're like, oh, mom, we're crazy. And it wasn't until me and my brother started experiencing things that were very real, like touching my back and footsteps in the home, my brother seeing shadows through, and it's only a certain room. And we had a psychic friend come over and literally pinpointed wherever we experienced something. She was like, oh, this is where this is. And she goes, and we didn't even tell her anything. She just pinpointed everything and brought validation to all that.